Welcome back to Primetime News and a special welcome once again to our viewers on onespotmedia.com. Up first this evening, Speaker of the House of Representatives Marissa Dalrymple Philibert today shut down an attempt by the Leader of Opposition Business to have Member of Parliament for Westmoreland Central George Wright suspended from the lower house. Now, pressure has been mounting on the MP to step down since allegations surfaced that he was in a physical altercation with a woman. Vashon Brown reports.
It all started with this comment from Leader of Opposition Business in the House of Representatives, Anthony Hilton.
I rise to give notice of motion to suspend a member of this Honourable House.
Hold a minute. To do what?
To suspend a member of this Honourable House in the terms...
Hold a minute. Hold a minute. Members.
Yeah.
Members, we are in a parliamentary sitting. I am the Speaker of the House. Allow me to deal with the matter.
The Speaker of the House, Marissa Dalrymple Philibert, said she's seen the video and the behavior cannot be condoned.
I watched the video, and I watched it several times today, and I cannot recognize definitively any person in that video, either the man on the street or anybody sitting in here. I have listened to the reports of the police, I have listened to the news, I have listened to what has come over, and the police has not charged or identified anyone.
She also argued that the police have not laid any charges in the matter. The House Speaker said once someone is identified and charged, then a suspension motion would be allowed.
I would like us to understand that I cannot allow it at this time because the laws and the standing orders do not permit.
I'm sure you have not made a formal ruling on my motion because you've asked, and I think correctly so, that I adduce or present whatever arguments I have in support of the motion, and I'm about to do so.
So, though, I must caution you, in doing so, I have to be careful because we are a court of evidence. We are laws, and anything that is done in a court must be backed by evidence.
The House Speaker again insisted that she will not allow allegations without evidence to be read into the records of Parliament, but Mr. Hilton continued to press, suggesting there was enough circumstantial evidence on which the motion could proceed.
If I am to go by the statement issued by the chairman of the Jamaica Labour Party and the Deputy Prime Minister, the General Secretary of the Jamaica Labour Party, and the Deputy Prime Minister and Minister of National Security, he is calling in that statement, as I understand it, for the member to turn himself in.
Point of order, Madam Speaker. Just a minute.
What is the point of order?
I'm on my feet.
But,
don't you say, Madam Speaker, at no stage in the release it said to turn himself in or what have you. It said nothing like that. He's misleading the House. Please be honest. I'm not surprised that you're being so dishonest anyhow. I'm not surprised at you. But don't mislead the House.
This Parliament is the highest court of the land. What was said by the release by the Minister of National Security has invited the member to make himself available. Until he makes himself available and he accepts or denies, I cannot under the law allow us to travel this route.
In the end, the House Speaker said the motion is appropriate but premature. Mr. Hilton said he will not challenge the Speaker's ruling. George Wright was not in Gordon House this afternoon. Vashon Brown, TVJ News.